are just a sloppy mess today. It's getting big quick. Let's go. And we had some rain. Come on. You're just loving this, ain't you? Come on. Come on, let's go. Right in the water. Bella. Heading into them woods right over there. Still with me, Bella? Come on. Let's go. Bella, come. Alright guys, thanks for joining me and Bella on another episode of Whitetail Bushcraft. We're going to revisit the Bushcraft surfing tour. Stay tuned. Everything's wet around here. Had a hard time getting that fire going, but we got it. Get the fire. As soon as these coals are ready, we started cooking. Alright. First thing I'm going to do, get her pan heated up, get her ready for the mussels. I'm going to steam them first. Small cube of Sauvignon Blanc. That's about as much French as I know. But thought this would be great for backpacking, camping, and perfect little size right here. We're going to use a little of this to steam up our mussels. Don't taste too bad either. Roll that in there and let that heat up. Burn off some of the alcohol. And we'll start adding these mussels. Alright, we got our mussels in there. We're going to start getting in the steam. Start opening up. One thing too, when you're backpacking, I know this is a pretty extravagant meal here that we're getting ready to cook up, but you can always bring it out semi-frozen, hike it in. That way your first meal will be a really good meal. You steak, you know, whatever. You can freeze it, and by the time you can't trail in or hike in, you're ready to rock and roll. You beating up that bush, Bella? Bella? You beating up that bush? Brought out a nice big chunk of tenderloin. We're going to do some surf and turf. We're going to do it right. Brought a big old piece of tenderloin, nice chunk of it, and we're going to throw that right on the grill. Go along with our surf and turf. I had a subscriber say that he'd like to see us do some seafood instead of just the trout and steak. So today we're going to do it up. Put that right on the grill. And see how them mussels are coming along. Oh yeah, they're starting to open up pretty good. I think them are about ready to come off. And we'll add the shrimp and scallops. Those steamed up pretty darn good. They're all open. What I'm going to do, just so I don't overcook them, got to think ahead a little bit. Get back, Belle. We're going to add our scallops and our shrimp. By the time it's all done, we should have our steak ready. Beautiful venison surf and turf. Oh yeah, baby. Alright guys, added in my frozen butter, minced garlic, and some pepper and salt. In with that wine that we steamed the mussels in with. Let that melt down, heat it up, and we'll start throwing our scallops and shrimp in. Alright, add our frozen shrimp and scallops. I got bay scallops this time, and their bay scallops are raw. I think our tenderloin's ready to flip. Oh yeah. You definitely always cook your tenderloins rare. You're gonna ruin the taste if you don't. Once these are done, we'll drain off the juice on the scallops and the shrimp, add our mussels back in, and we will add a little of that ramp pesto. Bella, you getting a little thirsty, girl? Good girl. You definitely want to cook these scallops and shrimp until most of that liquid evaporates and burns off, steams off. See how they're getting to. You may have to dump out some of it, but that's no big deal. Oh yeah. And you don't want to overcook your scallops. They get real tough. Same with shrimp. You guys know that. Look at that beautiful tenderloin. Just about there. I know Bella's dying to get some. I think we're going to add our mussels back in and get this thing ready to rock and roll. Add our mussels back in. A little bit longer and we'll add the pesto and we'll be ready to eat. Brought out some of my ramp pesto I make. We're not going to put too much of that, just enough to give it some flavor and some color. Oh, is that looking good, man? A little bit more. Looking good, man, looking good. Now that's how you do surf and turf. Just about ready to eat. I know these are done, so I'm just kind of keeping them warm right now, but not letting them overcook. Oh, that looks awesome. Take a look at what that steak looks like. I think she's ready to flip one more time. Cut into her a little bit just to see. Oh, that's perfect right there, guys. Just perfect. Oh yeah. What we'll do is give her a little slice. That's about how I'll cut it when I go to eat it. Even though she's done, I'm going to add a little bit more to that. We are going to add some pepper jack cheese to that. And when that melts, we will be ready to eat. We are ready to eat, guys. Cheese is melted on our venison tenderloin, and our seafood's definitely ready to go. Our steak is perfectly cooked. Time to do the taste test. Now that's a bushcraft meal. Box of wine, some venison pepper steak, bay scallops, shrimp, and mussels. Can't beat that. A little bit of shrimp, a little bit of bay scallop. Son, you know what I'm going to say. Just don't get no better than that. Oh my, those mussels are awesome, guys. As always, guys, I really appreciate you always being out there. Thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, thanks for joining me and Bella on another Wild Cook. Plenty more where this comes from. I'm Nick with Whitetail Bushcraft. I'll catch you on the next video. Almost forgot to drink the rest of my cube of wine. Not bad at all. Right there's a backpacker's dream. Oh, those mussels are awesome. You don't want to eat them if they don't open. Don't worry, Bella, I didn't forget about you. There's a little venison for you too. Oh yeah, she's loving that. Belle. Let's head back to the house. Belle, let's go. You are just loving this mud, ain't you? Come on, Belle. Everything is just saturated.